All right. Hey, hello. How you doing? I hope you're doing really good, especially on this. Ooh, I kind of forgot. I know today's the 7th, but I forgot what day it is. So anyway, we're gonna try this again, and by try this again, I mean taekwondo lessons that I've learned. So for starters, get real comfortable. Today, I'm going to teach you guys a few things that I've learned today. Okay. So for starters, I'm gonna put myself to the side so that way it looks a little bit better for y'all, right? We're going to try a good combination flow that I've learned. Basically, we're going to do a side kick like that. We're going to do a side kick that looks like this, right? All right. So, don't forget to pivot your foot, right? We're going to do a side kick. Ready, set, go. Don't forget to throw your hip into it. See? Ready, set, go. Or if you don't want to throw your hip into it, kind of just push or extend your body off, right? Pick your foot up like this, but kind of turn it. You want to kind of turn your foot sideways like that, and then extend your body out like that, right? So you can either do it like this, side kick like that. I mean, you don't have to do it like that. Side kick, or what you want to do, see, this is how I do it, right? This is like a way easier way. Whenever I kick like this, it normally does more power because it's coming from the hip. And that right there is kind of transitioning to a roundhouse, right? So remember, pivot, have your foot like this, pivot, there you go. Now you can throw more hip into it, just basically go round, round, hit them with that round. Now don't stare at my cheeks. Or you can just extend yourself out. It's kind of like pushing, but going back with it. Now don't forget to keep your hands up too, right? You still have to defend yourself, right? My biggest problem is that I have trouble defending myself whenever I throw it. I just throw it and I'm like, oh, I forgot to defend myself, see? Like, keep your hands up and stuff still. It also keeps you balanced, see? Because if you do it without that, this is what I normally look like. You see how my body kind of like throws itself back and stuff like that? Now, we're going to try a hook kick. Now, the reason why I'm breathing so hard is because I have asthma, so please stay with me. You want a hook kick exactly like this, right? Now, it's like you're, how do I say this? It's like you're throwing, the best way that I can try to help you with this is throw a normal side kick, right? Throw a normal side kick that looks like this. And what you want to do is, while that foot is still extended like this, hold it. You want to hold it and try to basically put it back. Ready, set, go. You want to cock it this way and then hit back. Let's try it in quick succession. I might have done it wrong, but we're still trying. We're both going to figure this out together. Ready, set, go. It's like throwing a punch, right? Now, if you throw a punch and it's stiff, it's going to look like this. You see how it's kind of stiff like that? Like you're not really like throwing your hips or whatever into it. It's like if it's just still straight like that and there's like no elbow motion with it, it's like try throwing a 1-2, right? Sometimes you got to cock it back. That's why people normally do like a 1-2, right? Let's try that one more time. Now, see, that's what I meant by you got to keep your hands up. Now, watch the difference. Instead of my entire body going back like that. And then we're going to try to throw a knife hand into it. You ready? Now, how to do a knife hand is you want to chamber yourself exactly like this. Chamber. Extend yourself like this. No, this is not the Wakandan salute. We're not doing the Wakandan salute. Please no. Exactly like this. Practice this a few times so you can get ready into it. And then, or normally I try to do it on the outside like that. All right, ready, set, go. Knife hand. Now we're gonna try to put these three in combination with each other, right? Side kick to hook kick, and then knife hand. You ready? Set, go. Now I'm gonna use my left side, okay? I'm more unstable with my left side, but we can try. Side kick to hook kick, knife hand. Ready, set, go. Now, what is it? Normally you're supposed to extend yourself into it, but I'm just remaining stiff so that way I don't launch myself into the wall. Ready, set, go. All right, we're gonna try that facing forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. My black ass is out of breath. Congratulations, you learned how to do a combo. Or just a follow-up, whatever you want to call it. Now, we're gonna do my favorite thing that I learned today. Basically, it dealt with Hubar. Dang, I forgot the name of it. But basically, it's like how to parry knives or like attacks and stuff like that. Mainly like people that use their right hand and stuff like that, right? I probably butchered it, but hang in with me, right? So, imagine I'm coming at you like this, right? Now, boom. What you want to do, now this is going to be hard for me to try to demonstrate, but I'm going to try. Now, it doesn't matter if they come straight with it. Even better if they do a big swing, right? With or without a knife. Now, we're going to practice with our hands. So, boom. You want to catch them right here, right? You want to catch them directly right here where your wrists are, okay? If you can catch them on that wrist, what you want to do is, I'm going to try to simulate it without the other wrist, right? Try to follow up. This right here is going to be their wrist. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to grab, hold up. I'm going to try to do it without saying something, and I'm going to try to demonstrate it, okay? Because it's better whenever I try to do hands-on, so please hang in with me. Boop. You're basically going to use your inside to block that outside attack coming. So I'm going to try to do it from the front. Boop. Now you're going to slide. Now pretend that whenever you block that part right there, right? That's their other wrist. You're going to slide your free hand underneath it, right? And you're basically going to try to shift it around. Because look, it's going to go like this, right? Boom. And you want to get that other hand sliding across like that to where you can grab them, right? You can grab them and you're going to try to get underneath. You're going to try to get underneath their elbow right here, right? Because if you grab this elbow, and when I say grab the elbow, I don't mean grab that elbow like that. Try to grab underneath it, right? When you grab underneath that elbow, you got to do it underhanded too, right? When you grab underneath that elbow, they can't do nothing, right? You got to squeeze that shit for dear life. Now, the most I can try to do is move my hand and stuff like that, but I would need someone to demonstrate with, right? Now, their elbow is going to lock up, and you can push their elbow away, right? You can push their elbow away from you. Push it away from you. It's going to lock that elbow up. Sure, they have their other hand free, but guess what? They're probably going to be stunned, or how do I say this? You can follow up with whatever you want to so long as you still have this part right here underneath coupled and you push them back. That's going to hurt them. And they're probably going to be like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? And guess what? You can do that entire time. You have another free hand, and you can basically sneak in and do this. Or, depending on what you have, you can also go in and do whatever you want to. Now then, when it comes to elbows, you're going to try to do the same thing, right? You're going to try to get underneath it. Now, keep in mind, they're still going to have that free hand open if they try to elbow you and stuff like that whenever they're within close range. The same thing is going to follow. If you can get to that elbow and lock it out and push it away from you, you can put them in a world of pain. You can even put it behind them. You can do whatever you want to with it. Now, you still have to be aware for their free hand, but guess who has the upper advantage in that regard? You do. Because most people are going to be like, the fuck's going on? What am I supposed to do? I'm about to get my shit clocked out. Boing, 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 boing. And thank you for tuning in with Grimm's Taekwondo lessons. Stay healthy, fiends, and do not become asthmatic like me. In the meantime, stay safe.